I think you guys know what's about to happen. Oops, geez, sorry about that. Which one do you think's my favorite?
Come with the light.
Yes, that's it. That's my favorite. Okay, now I want 12 boxes of those. Can you give me a high five? All right, good job. Today on In the Woodyard, we're gonna be splitting some wood. I gotta get the elevator plugged in. I gotta get the trailer backed up. I gotta shovel the trailer off. We got all kinds of stuff to do. So there's the wood, there's the splitter. We're gonna get to work right now. And my goal is in the next couple of days to try to get as much of this done as possible. Try to get all of this done if I could. That'd be awesome. We'll see. I only got a couple days and I gotta leave, so to work we go. So I backed up the trailer, it's full of snow and it's all froze on. I'll get shovel out what I can. Should have shoveled this out yesterday. I didn't think of it when I was here plowing. Now some of you are gonna say, why don't you just tip the trailer up? Well, this all froze on, it ain't gonna slide out. It's all frozen. And yes, I should have had it tipped up and it probably would have helped, but we had heavy wet snow. And when you get heavy wet snow, and it gets cold, it freezes. There's probably a good ½ inch frozenness here. There. Wood is not going to slide out of there very good. I mean, it'll come down because of gravity. I'll tip it up a lot, but it's not going to slide, but that's okay. Once we get the wood pounding in there as it falls off the elevator, it might break it up a bit. So I just tried to plug it in for just a second and it just kind of made a little whining noise and I didn't want to burn anything out, so I quick unplugged it. And so now we're gonna, oh yeah, it's it's frozen. It is real frozen. There. Now let's give her a little pop and see what happens here. This is the on-off switch right here. This is the on-off switch. You plug it in. Hopefully something will happen here. It wants to go. I want to clear some of the stuff off. Just make it easier. Let's see what happens now. There we go. It's got some bumps right where it was collecting here, so I'm gonna give a couple wraps on it, see if I can loosen that up. So there's a little patch of ice right where each one of the cleats were here. And it's just lately frozen on, so it'll come off. I get a bunch of them off anyway. They'll loosen up eventually. I just don't want to damage it because it's a pretty darn valuable piece of equipment. And it's not mine, it's Bert's. So I just want to take care of it. There, I loosened up a bunch of them. I didn't get them all up at the top, but I'll turn around again and see what happens here. It's getting better. As I put wood in, it'll loosen up. I'm gonna climb up here and pop the top a little bit so we don't have it bouncing so dang much. That's pretty sketchy, huh? This is where all the lumps are, though. Oh, good, it stopped. Stopped at a good spot this time, at least. There we go. That's better. So I'm gonna climb up inside of here again and see if I can knock loose more of this. I already pounded on it a bunch. So what I did is I took a chunk of wood and I've been doing this. So I'm getting all the ice broke loose. Chunk of wood is a perfect thing to use for this. Good thing I know a guy. It's like chiseling a hole in the ice for a beaver trapping. So I thought, might as well shovel it out. So I went and got the shovel. I'll shovel out all the snow that came off the elevator. Still a lot of ice on this end. Go. Yeah, it's still a lot of ice, but I got most of it off. And as the wood falls in, it'll break loose. So now I've been working for, I don't know, 45 minutes, moving stuff around, getting the elevator to work, cleaning off the trailer, backing up the trailer. Now I'm gonna cover this and I can finally get to work. It takes about an hour of work so that I can work. But that's the way it is in the winter. Okay, here we go. I'm glad I put this tarp on the other day before it snowed. Because otherwise the splitter would be all crusted up too. Alright, let's see if there's any gas in here. Nope, she needs a drink. I usually keep 2 5-gallon jugs. I try to keep them full all the time. So as soon as one's empty, I take it, go fill it up, fill my truck up, get gas for the chainsaws, get diesel fuel for the tractor. I try to do it once or twice a week where I just kind of make sure I'm always stocked up because you never know when you're going to need it. You don't want to run out of everything all at once. So I try to keep the tractor, my truck, and most of my gas cans and fuel cans for diesel. I try to keep them full pretty much all the time. I've got 3 diesel cans. I've got 2 of these 5-gallon jugs for the splitter, and then I've got 3 of the 2.5-gallon mix jugs with the push button things, the nice ones. I have those for the chainsaws. So I just try to always keep as much gas as I can right here. And I know a lot of you are saying, oh, you should get one of those portable, you know, stations where you can put in 50 gallons or whatever. I don't know, this works fine. Every time I get gas probably twice a week, so every time I'm there I just fill everything up. And 5-gallon jugs are easy to move around. It works. So I know it might not be perfect, but all right, we can finally start this thing up. Hey, pretty tits. Look at there. As soon as I stop working, they come running because they want to all be petted, and they're all fighting for attention, pushing each other around, sticking their butts in each other's faces just to make room so they can get petted a little bit. Okay, I got to get back to work. So what I did, as you can see, I ate into the pile a whole bunch here. I turned the splitter and the elevator off because I was starting to lose wood. It's not as full as it could be because I only got two piles there. Usually we try to do 4 movements with the trailer, you know, the initial one and then 3 after that. Because this side, I'm way off center on. This side didn't get filled up, but it's starting to fall off of this side over here. So you can see it's not centered as good as it should be. The end of the elevator actually needs to be just pretty much right dead center, maybe just slightly on this side, and then everything goes pretty good. But that's enough for now in there. I'm gonna go start the truck up, and we're gonna pull this trailer load full over here by the stacks where I've already got it started, and I'll show you where I put the other stuff and where I'm going to put this. I don't have enough room for the whole trailer load full, so that's why I quit where I was, because I'll be able to stack a bunch of that, and then I'll have to get some more pallets and put them down and make another row here. And then I can go back to splitting if I don't run out of daylight. So right here's a hole I've got to fill, so that's what I'm going to do, fill the hole. Okay, so I was stacking away, and Adam stopped me with his daughter here, and she is a Girl Scout, and she has cookies to sell. And you know me, I'll eat anything, especially cookies. I love cookies. So, first question I have, how many cookies did you sell last year?
211.
Holy smokes, that's boxes, right? That's a lot of boxes. Okay, so this year, how many do you want to sell?
What's your goal?
250.
250, that's a lot. No, you must have a grandma, I'm thinking. Do you have grandmas? Okay, and how many do they buy usually? Like how many boxes?
12.
I think we're gonna beat grandma's record. What do you think of that?
Yes.
Okay, now who have you sold to this bought the most? How many have they bought? From one person, what's the most they bought?
Nana.
And how many was that? How many? It was like the 12 boxes you said?
Yes.
Okay. So my wife, who's my boss, wrote me up a list here. So I already know what I want. We went online and we looked to see what kinds of cookies. The only one we're wondering about is, do you guys have the raspberry rallies this year?
So we're gonna order a case of those, because otherwise those are online only.
Got it.
So we're gonna order a case to then be able to sell to everybody.
Okay, good.
Unless
good.
you want like a whole bunch, then we'll have to order.
Well, how many is in a box?
12 in a box. 12 in a case.
Well, I'll probably take half of it.
Okay.
So, okay, so do you have to write all this down? Okay.
Yes.
Your boss, your mom's gonna write it down. She's camera shy, isn't she?
Yes.
So, I want 6 boxes of the raspberry rallies. Okay. And then I want 3 boxes of the Adventurefuls. Okay. And then the Toasty Yays, whatever that is. Does that exist?
Yep, that's a French toast one.
Okay, yeah, I want one of those. Oh yeah, that's gotta be good. That's gotta be good. Okay. And then I want 2 of the lemonades. Are those on there yet? Oh yeah, there they are right there. Awesome. Okay. Now before we go any further, what's your favorite?
Peanut butter patties.
So that means I better get some of those, huh? Okay, we'll get to that. So, Thin Mints. I want 9 of those. And then the next one, yep, those. And the next one's my favorite. What do you think was my favorite?
Peanut butter patties.
No, it's not my favorite. Which one do you think's my favorite?
Caramel delight.
Yes, that's it. That's my favorite. Okay, now I want 12 boxes of those. Okay. And then the peanut butter patties, my wife said 1. That's what she had. And she wants 1. Do you have the peanut butter sandwich also? I better get 2 of those. She had 1, but I want 1 for myself. And then shortbreads. Do you have the shortbreads yet? Yep. Is that still in?
Yes.
Okay. She wants 1 of those. Okay. Now, what's the one that you said is your favorite?
Peanut butter patties.
Okay, that's good to know. So that's a good one. I like those too. Now, what kind didn't I order yet? Is there any on there that I didn't pick?
This one.
How many of those do you think I should get?
2.
Okay, I'll do that. There, my wife's not gonna be happy because I added some stuff, but her numbers were low. Yeah. So there you go. That's a bunch of cookies.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, when will they be here? Because I'm hungry right now.
End of February.
Okay, good, good. Because I can't wait that long. I'll be starved by then. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Can you give me a high five? All right, good job. So the stacking is complete. I got everything done. I thought I was going to run out of room, but I went so high, as you can see. I mean, that's gotta be 8 feet high. I went real high. And so I had plenty of room, so that's kind of nice. When I backed up, I ran into this pallet here, so I broke the brace piece. So I had to kind of do a little crisscross on the end here, because otherwise I was afraid the whole thing would fall over. But I got it stacked up and off the ground. And so yeah, you noticed when I was stacking, I was right in here, and when the trailer tips up, this edge of the doors, the gates, are way down here, which is really nice because the wood just comes right to you and you get it up all the way. And what I like to do when I'm stacking is to not take any steps, because even if you're taking 1 or 2 steps, you add those up in a whole trailer load full, or several of them if you're going to do them. That's a lot of steps. And it's not that I'm afraid of walking or taking extra steps, it's just time and energy you're burning up. So I like to be able to grab it, set it, grab it, set it. So I did adjust the trailer a little bit as far as the distance. I want to have it so I'm literally leaning against the trailer and the pile's right here. So all I got to do is this the whole time. So got to build up the core muscles. Cats are here, they're everywhere. So there you go. Now I'm going to pull the trailer over there and we're going to go park it underneath the conveyor. It's a purr fest. They're just a purring. I don't know if you guys can hear it. They like my ruby slippers, I think. They keep rubbing themselves on them. Hey there. And then the gray one always is at a distance. Doesn't like to get pet. Just likes to kind of be close in case I have food. Okay, we're gonna go move the trailer. You guys want to help? You can help by just staying out of the way. Everywhere I go, there they are. Okay, time to jump on it. There we go. Now we're loose. Okay, that's done. Got 1 more job, well, 2 more jobs to do. Gotta go cover up the splitter. And then we got a real important job to do after that. You guys are gonna stick around for this. Most important job of the day is coming up. We're gonna throw a tarp over the top of the splitter, just in case it snows. It's not supposed to. I always put my gas underneath the splitter where it's dry, sort of, out of the rain or snow or anything. That's done. I almost forgot. Most important drink of the day. Right there it is. Main thing I like to do is to cover the engine. But then also kind of the working parts, just to keep them free of ice and snow. I know you can have problems with hydraulics if the water gets in through the top here, so I'll try to cover that up too. Like that. And that one on there, that one on there, that's covered. Now, on to the most important job of the day. think you guys are gonna like this. Wood cats. You're saying hello, everybody. I think you guys know what's about to happen. I made one little meow meow and a little, and they came running. They know what's about to happen. They know what is about to happen. You guys ready to go? You gotta be careful not to step on them. Now, when I got here about 4 hours ago, I fed them. And obviously, they're hungry again, so I'm gonna give them some more. Oops, geez, sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's some over here. I'm gonna give them a bunch because it's kind of cold out. And they are hungry. Because they're working cats, they need more food and they live in a barn, so here we go. The cats have been fed. And they got water, it's not froze, because it's pretty warm in here. Oh, this cat's got food on its head. There you go. You guys better now? Ooh, look at that. A little fight going over here. This cat right here is the boss. It doesn't like any of the other cats. But the gray one is the biggest cat. And it usually gets what it wants. But they will fight over food, I've noticed. I think maybe we better get a couple more containers so they each get their own, so they aren't ripping hide off of each other. I'll put that on, otherwise they'll try to get in there. Okay, there we go. Cats are fed. Most important job of the day is complete. Starting to get dark out. Doesn't look like it to you guys, but sun is down. Well, it's been cloudy all day, but it's right at the end of the day. And I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get nice and warm because my fingers are cold. You're gonna poke some buttons right now because you have warm fingers. You've been just sitting and watching. You're probably either sitting on the toilet or on your recliner or in your office. You can poke some buttons. I'll be back tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. with another video just for you guys. Between now and then, go watch some more videos. You got nothing better to do. Good night, Irene.